We are back. Talk Radio 77 WABC. A lot going on. A man arrested, charged with attempted to taking the life of Justice Kavanuagh. It's hard for me to even think about this. A Supreme Court justice. Are you telling me that this is how bad things have become? This is how partisan things are, that you're going to try and kill a Supreme Court justice? We have got to put much more money into mental health. And I've been saying this for a while, folks. Let's go to Billy. Billy in Manhattan, good morning and welcome to Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Manhattan, you mean the East Village? That's what I knew. Is it me?
Okay, yeah. The East Village is Manhattan, Billy.
Right. Okay. The same place. I need to say that no one's talking about what might be the actual cause of all these people with mental problems is their medication. Everyone says they must be off their medication. No, the fact is all the medication, if you read the package insert, one of the side effects is like homicide and suicide.
Okay, so Billy, wait, Billy, I hear you, and you are factually correct, but what's the answer? So if they don't take the medication, then it's even worse.
No, I don't think so. It's worse.
So you're advocating for people with psychiatric problems to not take their medication.
Everyone talks about like a heroin or cocaine. Oh, these drugs are dangerous, and yeah, but you know what's really dangerous? They're only doing it to themselves, doing harm to themselves. If you're taking these medications,
Billy, this is a serious topic, and I don't have much tolerance for nonsense because this is very serious. So, what are you advocating?
This topic that people are this is why people, all the people that killed, all the school shootings. And all this mess.
Okay, Billy, you've said that 3 times. So what are you advocating as a solution?
To make those drugs illegal.
So psychiatric patients would not be taking any type of medication. That's what you're telling me.
Maybe they would have some therapy with a doctor.
All right, next call. Okay, thank you, Billy. Thank you, and have a beautiful morning. Let's go to Roberta in Staten Island. Good morning, Roberta. You're on Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Hi, Dominic. That Uvalde killing, it was so horrible. And this murder, I was just wondering how he got all that money to pay for these. I heard he paid $4,000 cash just for the guns alone, and I just wondered if anybody was behind him. And
you're referring to Texas?
Right, Uvalde, yes.
Right.
All those poor school children. So.
We'll see, Roberta. I'm reserving judgment because there are so many reports out there, and we don't know what's factually true as of right now. The perfect example was the door at the school. First, we were told that the door was left open. Then we found out the truth that a teacher had closed the door. Then we were told that the door was closed, but it wasn't locked. There's a lot of information out there. But I do, to your general point of financial, I do wonder where this young man got the money from, at a minimum, to purchase these types of weapons and so on. It makes you wonder. I thank you, Roberta, for the call. Mary Ann in Queens, good morning. You're on Talk Radio 77 WABC. Mary Ann? Good morning.
Dominic, yes. I just seen a picture a little bit different than other people that are talking and saying. This is a plan of the Democrat Party.
Okay, well, wait. Mary Ann, when you say this is a plan, what are you referring to?
It's a plan of the Democrat Party.
What is a plan? Mary Ann, I don't know what subject you're talking about.
I'm talking about the judge.
So you're talking about the attempted murder of Judge Kavanuagh. Okay, so that we can all follow what you're talking about. Go right ahead.
All right. The plan is to scare the judges the same way that they got the companies and the big tech to be on their favor. Now they are trying to scare the judges to get them too. Now, we have to realize one thing. We got to see what chance do we have now to rally the Spanish population that are sick and tired of these people. We are willing and able to go and rally for you guys. But you have to rally the people. The only way that you can stop those people in the street is if you have a larger amount of people in the street. That is what got in Puerto Rico to get rid of a government that put 1 million people in the street that were stealing the money that Trump gave to Puerto Rico when they had the hurricane. People neutralize people, and they know that. This is why they call terrorists those people that went January 6th, but these are worse terrorists, and we have Schumer that he's really incensing the public to go after these judges and kill them. We need people in the street, and we are willing and able to go with you. But you have to leave this, and you have to go to those communities because we have an election soon, and we have to put our attention in that. Forget about what's going on in the world. We have to put our effort in the elections. That's where we have to defeat them, but you have to get the other people.
I hear you, Marianne, and I thank you for the call. From Queens, let's go to New Jersey. Let's say good morning to Rose. Good morning, Rose. You're on Talk Radio 77 WABC.
Good morning. This is Rose of Flemington, New Jersey, and I'm so pleased to speak after the lady who just spoke. It is extremely upsetting to me that here we have a lady from Puerto Rico who I adore. I adore Puerto Rico and its peoples. But Mr. Kavanuagh refused to have a young lady of Hispanic background testify against him, someone who he had raped, supposedly.
Oh, whoa.
Supposedly. Wait a minute.
Okay, but wait. Rose. Well, let me just say this. I don't have 5 minutes for you to lay out your entire case. So, because you have a lot of people waiting to get on. So I need you to get to your point, and please try to do so quickly.
We have a something that should have been brought up to plebiscite. We don't seem to have a way to get the politics out of our courts so we can have fair views of things. This guy supposedly raped a woman in Harvard.
Whoa. Rose. Unless you, please, let's not do that. Unless you have factual information that's been confirmed by the courts, then as a matter of fact, we're not going to do that. It's not fair to Justice Kavanaugh or to any other Supreme Court judge to do that. So, Rose, what do you make of the situation where this young man apparently was headed to his house, to the justice's house, to kill him?
I don't make anything of it. It's just the way business is done in America.
Oh, and see,
our kangaroo
Rose,
court.
come on, Rose. See, that's exactly, I knew you were going there. Rose, come on. So you're telling me that it would have been okay for this man to kill a Supreme Court justice?
There's no such thing, my good man.
Okay.
Contraire.
Okay, so but Rose,
I'm just saying we are a violent country.
Right.
And we have women who are not allowed to testify against him.
Okay, you're still on that, Rose.
Yes, I am. It bothers me, but hey, you haven't been raped, have you?
Rose. First of all, rape is a very serious crime, and no woman, no person should have to go through that. But I'm not going to have a conversation with you, Rose, this morning. I do appreciate your call and your patience, Rose, but I'm not going to have a conversation about rape or past allegations when we have a Supreme Court justice attempting to do his job, and because of people protesting outside his home and the homes of other conservative judges, that they now have to have more around-the-clock protection. As of any day this month, the Supreme Court can come back with its highly controversial ruling on Roe v. Wade. That is the issue. The protection of Supreme Court justices is the issue. Rehashing and regurgitating complaints and stories of the past is a complete waste of our time. Our friend Jennifer in Boston, good morning. What's on your mind?
Hey, Dominic.
That's Jennifer. I don't know what you're just doing, but please don't do that. It sounds awful on the radio.
Oh, I'm sorry. I picked up the phone.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I just want to say I'm disgusted by Rose's comments. I mean, talk about cheap shotting. What she basically said is, oh, I don't approve of anyone taking, trying to kill the judge, but, which, I mean, I can't believe these people. To me, this is heinous, it's unthinkable, and it's unforgivable. And this was all put into motion by the Democrats in charge of this country. Everyone from the presidential spokesperson to the president himself to Pelosi and Schumer, none of them have said that, as you know, it's a crime to intimidate a judge or a jury.
Yes.
Okay? But what has the Biden Justice Department done to squelch any of this? Nothing. It's allowed to go on day in, day out. They feed it by telling people their rights are going to be taken away. You're not going to be able to have contraception anymore. You're not going to be able to marry a person of a different race anymore. The evil conservatives are out to get you. This divisiveness, it's the same thing what they've done with race in this country, Dominic. And it is, to me, it is unforgivable. This country, on a social level, is in tatters. Our moral fabric is in decay. And they add to this day in and day out. And let me tell you, and I appreciate you talking about this subject tonight, because you go on any of the major news sources, other than, say, the Daily Mail or Fox News or Newsmax, do you think that they are outraged and covering this story the way that you are? The way they are on talk radio, or just the way they are on, say, Fox? No. And imagine if it was Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Sotomayor, any of these, or Stephen Breyer. The coverage, they would be lighting their hair on fire about these awful Republicans. And last but not least, it's the same thing as I've told you the past couple of times I called you that they are doing with these gun laws. I heard Bill O'Reilly speak earlier, and he said the same thing that I said to you, Dominic. If they really cared about people being killed with guns, including children in this country, they would care about what goes on in the inner city with almost all illegal guns, and they would want to crack down on crime, and it would be completely unacceptable. And again, it's nothing more than political grandstanding. So to me, we're at a really, really bad point. And when, like you said, when this is happening, and when you hear what Schumer said and got away with on the steps of the Supreme Court, is anyone surprised? Then you're so kind to let me vent. It just literally, it just hurts my heart where we are. And they're just pushing us further and further apart. Think of what Charles Barkley said. The media and the politicians want us divided. That's how they control us.